Hey, Justin.
Hello, Robert.
Gold Jubilees are back.
And so are we. So Rolex had some big releases earlier this year at Watches and Wonders, including the new Platinum Daytona 1908 that replaces the old Cellini. And another one that we really like is the brand new Rolex GMT Master. It's the 126718 GRNR, the all yellow gold on the Jubilee bracelet.
So before we get started, we do want to ask you guys that if you're enjoying these videos, to please make sure you like it, you subscribe, and you hit the little bell icon so you get notifications. We're looking to get back into this, and we're looking to be releasing content on a much more regular basis with a lot of the amazing watches we have coming through the store. So we hope you'll tune in for these future videos.
Nailed it.
I watch a lot of YouTube.
You bastard. All right, hit us with a little story about GMTs now.
Most of you know the GMT has a very special place in the Rolex lineup. They started making them back in the mid-1950s, designed for airline pilots so they could keep track of more than one time zone. But for a long time now, we have not seen any yellow gold in the Rolex GMT. And they just brought that back for 2023 with a two-tone model and with the all gold Jubilee GMT that we have here today.
There's not a whole lot beyond the yellow gold case and bracelet that is really new about this watch. So, it's still in, the classic 40mm case, 11.9mm thick, 3258 caliber GMT movement. It's really all about the gold and about that Jubilee bracelet.
But as always with Rolex, I think there are some subtle little tweaks they made here and there, because Rolex very seldom reinvents the wheel. They often are making small changes that overall can make a big difference in the impact. Similar to the new subs, the case just feels a little bit more refined. It has a little bit more contour, which I really appreciate, because I always thought they had gotten a little boxy for a while there. So I think this looks really good. And I was pumped to see the Jubilee come back.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
I was really, really pumped. You saw it back in the 70s and the 80s. You would see a lot of GMTs on Jubilees. You would see all gold GMT on Jubilee. And then they disappeared.
It kind of got a little bit of a weird rap, where it was an old man's watch, the Jubilee. Obviously, everybody has seen stretched out vintage GMT bracelets, so they were kind of looked down upon a little bit, and Rolex really, really brought it back huge this year. It's a much more robust construction of the bracelet, and it's just gorgeous. The different finishing, the brushed and the high polish, it really just works beautifully with the black and the gray bezel. Just super, super nice looking piece.
I think it's also a great way to differentiate this watch from the sub, because they are so very similar. And if you get a yellow gold sub with a black dial, maybe you want that second time zone functionality, so you would have bought the older yellow gold GMT with the black dial. But now it's such a completely different watch. By adding the Jubilee and then the subtle touch of gray on the bezel, which I didn't even notice the first time I saw the picture, that it actually is a two-tone bezel. I thought that was super clever as well.
Yeah, it has an incredible look to it. So in conclusion, obviously this is a piece that we're fairly excited about. I would love to see them expand this into potentially other metals, maybe give me a full rose gold version.
On the Jubilee.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. I'm a sucker for Rolex rose gold, the Ever Rose, but I'm a huge fan. I absolutely love this release. I think it's a huge success for Rolex.
I would like to see them stick with the yellow, but maybe some off-menu diamonds.
Oh yeah, some indices.
Like they either the indices, or if they did like the Pepsis that had the red and blue sapphires on the bezel. I don't know what colors they would use for this, but I feel like there's a wide palette that would work really nicely.
Black and gray sapphires.
Oh, I'll take it. I think that's great. So we're curious. What do you want to see next? Where should Rolex take the GMT after this? Please let us know your thoughts. We're always interested. We're always curious to hear what you guys think about these things as well.
So thanks again, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and to sign up for alerts for videos that we put out in the future.